Hi everyone, welcome to today's tutorial, and in this video I will be covering three really simple tools, namely the eraser tool, the scissor tool and the knife tool. So these three tools are super helpful if you're making any type of illustrations. Right, so I'll show you how that's done. So first I'll start by making shapes. I'll go over to the rectangle tool right here. Okay, and just make simple squares like that and make three copies out of it like that. Okay, so I don't really need, wait, so for some of the squares I will be requiring just the outline and no fill, but for some I will be requiring the fill as well. So I'll fill this square with black. I don't really require the fill in this one, and I'll require the fill in this one as well. Okay, right. So I'll first start with the eraser tool right here. Okay, I'll select my first shape and select my eraser. So if I click on the right bracket on my keyboard, you can increase the size and the left bracket decreases the size. So once you've chosen the size of your eraser, you can just drag your eraser across your shape like that to remove a certain section of your shape. And like that. This was the eraser tool. Now coming to the next tool, which is the scissor tool. Okay. So you'll see in a moment why I've chosen just the stroke in this one and there's no fill, because it's easier for you to see exactly what's happening, right? I'll zoom in on this as well. And I'll select my scissors tool and just select some anchor points on my path right here. So I'll make a few like that. Okay, wait, do it again. That. Okay. So for now, you can't really see what's been happening, but you can see that wherever the anchor points were made, there were some snippets made. Right? Like that. So now you can see this is what the scissor tool does. It helps you to snip edges off from your shape. And now coming down to the last one, which is the knife tool. So the knife tool isn't really accurate, and not many designers usually use this because, well, it's a little tricky and it's not very accurate, as I mentioned, right? So it just follows a rough path that you've already made, like that, and like that, right? So I'll also show you by changing the colors of each portion so you can see, right? Like that. So, I'll use this glue and gray. So now you can see these portions also get cut like that into different designs that we have made, like that. And this was the knife tool. So let's also quickly save our document. To do that, we'll go to File, click on Save As. And so by default, our documents do get saved in this Adobe Illustrator file. I highly recommend that we first save a file in this format, so that in case if I have to make any further changes in my document, I can easily access my AI file and click on Save. And that's it. Now that we have come to the end of this video, I hope you found this tutorial to be useful, and with a little practice, you will soon become a hang of all the three tools, namely the eraser, scissor and knife tool. Thank you for watching and keep practicing.